Hello there foodies, it's your girl Klenam and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to take you through the process of preparing this hot Ghanaian shito. And I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Before we get it started, let's see what we're working with. I'm going to need some oil. Going to need some ginger, some garlic, some onions also. I'm also going to need tomato paste, dried hot chili, some cloves and cube, dried shrimps powder, anchovies, some dried smoked fish, salt to taste, and we're good to go. So I'm going to start by grinding all my dried ingredients. Now, if you do not have a coffee grinder, you can do all this in the blender. And when it comes to the dried chili and the cloves, you can just add this to your onions, garlic, and ginger and blend them together. But I decided to use my coffee grinder just to make things more complicated. So my next step is going to be to cut my onions, garlic, and ginger into tiny pieces. This is going to speed the blending process. And to make things much more easier, you need to add some sort of liquid. Now, it is advisable not to use water because then your shito is going to take longer to cook. So all you have to do is to just add at least 1 glass of oil, as you can see in the video, and just blend everything together. Let's now concentrate on our dried fishes. Now, if you have the luck to have all of them already powdered, that is perfect. In my case, I didn't, so I had to buy and grind mine in the coffee grinder. Now, shito is just a combination of smoked dried fish together with lots of onion, ginger, fried in lots of oil. So feel free to use any smoked fish of your choice. So experiment with herrings, experiment with catfish, but just make sure they are smoked and dry. In my case, I also added some dried anchovies, aka Ketasco boys, because I feel like it gives that distinctive taste. And if you do, remember to dry fry it, as you can see in the video, until it's crunchy before grinding it. So done with this process, is now time to fry, and for that we're going to need at least 1 glass of vegetable oil. And when the oil is hot enough, we're going to add our blended mix of ginger, garlic, and onion. And I'm going to cook this on a medium to low heat until the liquid is well absorbed. And at that point, I'm going to be adding my tomato paste. Now, the original shito recipe does not call for tomato paste. So if you feel like it's something you're not comfortable using, you can do without it. I choose to add it because I feel like it adds some sort of stewy kind of taste to my shito, because I don't like it when it's too dry. So now I'm going to add my dried chili and cloves that I grinded earlier on, followed by all my dried fishes. After adding your dried fish and stirring, your shito may look like what you see in the video, and that is that the dried fish is going to absorb all the oil. And as I said earlier on, shito basically means that all the ingredients have to fry in lots of oil. So if this is your case, feel free to add more crude oil. I use in total about 1 liter of vegetable oil because I used a glass to blend the whole thing, and the rest of the oil I used to fry my shito. So now all we have to do is to just stir every now and then on a medium to low heat and wait for our shito to cook out. And as you can see, it's getting darker and darker. So at this point, what I'm going to do is to just add my mama's helping hand, which is my cube. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of salt. And then I'll continue to stir and fry for about another 5 minutes, and our shito will be ready. 5 minutes later, our shito is ready. And you know it's a multi-purpose sauce, so you can use it for basically anything. You can even sprinkle it on your fruits if you want. Just kidding. But we know shito is famous for not only completing your banku and tilapia experience or your dokuno experience, but also our wache is now wache without shito. And last week I also released the recipe for this wache stew that you see in the video. Yeah, I know it's juicy. I'm also going to leave the link in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. And next week I'm going to release the recipe for wache achieved 2 ways, with or without the leaves, so make sure you tune in to check it out. As usual, if you loved what you saw and if you like what you see, please do not forget to support my channel by subscribing, liking and sharing. And hey, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Till next time, till the next recipe, it's bye bye for now.